Hi guys, it's CJMinecraft here, Minecraft mod tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how to add your very own custom sounds to the game. So I'm in the tin fence gate class, and I'm going to be overriding the sound for the opening and closing of the fence gate because I think that's necessary. So yeah, that's why we're going to be doing sounds. Now it's a bit different to the way it used to be, but it's not that hard. And in the handlers, we're going to create a new handler. I'm going to call this BOE sound handler. The reason why I've done this is because sound handler is also a class, so we don't want to do like override that class, if you know what I mean. So what we're going to do is every sound is a sound event now. This is a new thing. The public static sound event, and then we say the name of the event. So I'm gonna have tin underscore fence underscore gate underscore open and public static sound event tin underscore fence underscore gate underscore close, and get a Control-Shift-O to import this and import it from net.minecraft.util sound event. We want a public static void init where we're going to initialize, and I'm also going to have public static sound event register, and all we want to put is string for the name. So what we're going to do is then we need to get a resource location of where our file's going to be. So resource location equals a new resource location, and there we go, reference dot mod id, and then the name. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a sound event. So sound event e equals a new sound event, and put in the location. Now what we need to do is need to actually register this sound event, but like we can't override an already made ID. So what we're going to do up here is a private static, and it's an int, and it's just a size. We're going to set this to 0, and then do size is equal to sound event dot registry dot get keys dot size. And now what we're going to do is register this sound event. So sound event dot registry dot register. The ID is now going to be size, location, and the sound event. We're now going to increase the size of size to update it, and then just return our sound event. I'm also, before we do this, I'm just going to put a logger. So let's just print something out saying registered sound, and then add the name. Okay, so now let's register the sound. So tin fence gate open equals register, and here we're just going to put block dot tin underscore fence underscore gate dot open, and tin underscore fence underscore gate underscore close equals register, and block dot tin underscore fence gate dot close. And now all we need to do is in our main class, our bit of everything class, we just want to call this method. So it's just BOE sound handler dot init. They'll register as sounds. Now what we're going to do is head over to our assets folder. I've made a folder called sound, and in here we've got block, the fence gate. You did see the button because that's what I'm going to be hopefully adding soon. And we've got two sounds. So we've got the close. These must be an OGG file, so put a link to OGG converter in the description. They're the sounds as well. You can also get these. I didn't make them. I found them on the internet on a really awesome website, which you can also find in the description. And now what we need to do is to say where our sounds are. So we make a new file called sounds.json. Inside sounds.json, and then what we're going to do is add our sounds. So we're going to do block.tin underscore fence underscore gate dot open, and we're going to open this up in here, category, and mine's just going to be the block category. So that's basically when you go to your options and music, it's which category it's in. We can also put the subtitle name, so subtitle, and I'm just going to put it block.tin fencegate.open, and finally we're going to need the sounds, and open this up. And then what we can do is I'm going to make it so that we can stream this. If you don't know what streaming a sound is, it's basically less laggy than loading it in and then playing it. So let's get our name of the sound, and it's just BOE, so your area, like your mod ID, and then it's just, it auto goes to the sounds folder. So mine's in block/tin underscore fencegate / and then it's just open. And then after this we're just going to put the stream to true, like so. Now I'm going to copy and paste this. Don't forget to add a comma to this here, and we're going to do the same for the close, set for, it's just going to say close instead of open, and like so. Now what we're going to do is head over to the fence gate and now play the sound event. So all it is world in, this is in the onBlock activated dot play sound. The player is the player in position, and then this is our BOE sound handler dot, and it's just going to be we need to say know whether it's open or closed. So we're just going to get this bit here, the boolean value. So if the value of open is true, then we're going to do the close sound event. So BOE sound handler dot close. Otherwise we're going to do the BOE sound handler dot open. We're then going to put in the category, and this is just sound category dot blocks. The volume is 1, and that is the same with the pitch, and like so. That should now play our sound. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I forgot to do. One of them is actually when it gets powered by redstone, the fence gate, it makes the old sound, which I don't want it to do. So here, this is the powered bit. This is going to play the event. What we're going to do is actually just do world in dot play sound. The player, we don't have a player, so it's going to be null. The position is just going to be pause. The sound is BOE sound handler dot tin fence gate open. What we're actually got to do though is going to do flag question mark. So it's either going to be defense gate open or BOE sound handler dot defense gate close. The category is sound spell sound correctly. Sound category dot blocks. The volume's 1. The pitch is also 1. And like so. One more thing that we need to do is head over to our language file. We need to actually put our subtitles. So we're going to do block dot tin underscore fence gate dot open equals tin fence gate opened, and block dot tin fence gate dot close equals tin fence gate closed. And like so, we should be able to now run the game, and we should have everything fixed up. So subtitles should work, and when you power it with redstone. Okay, so the game is loaded up. So if you go inside of our test world, we should now be able to hear the sounds correctly. Now you will be able to see my new button that I've made. This is for a future tutorial. And you can now see that the subtitles work. So, tin fence gate open, tin fence gate closed. And also, when we get some redstone, like a lever, it now says open and closed. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am out.